Welcome to Motoring Monday for January 19th, 2015. I'm Sam Haymart for Test Driven TV. It was a wild and crazy week at the Detroit Auto Show with lots of cars and trucks making their first debut, and we've got a few of those to show you, but it was also quite a rodeo at the Barrett-Jackson Auto Auction in Scottsdale. All of it is coming right up. Lexus unveiled their newest high-performance F car at the Detroit Auto Show, the new midsize V8-powered GS F. Based on the GS sedans, the new 2016 Lexus GS F gets the same fire-breathing 467 horsepower naturally aspirated 5-liter V8 found in the hot RCF coupe. With a wild 7,300 RPM redline, the V8 comes with a quick-acting 8-speed automatic transmission with paddle shifters and a real console lever for manual shifting. The chassis is thoroughly massaged with manually adjustable dampers, a 3-mode torque vectoring rear differential, and larger brakes, and those huge 15-inch front rotors are available with bright orange 6-piston calipers. While not as wildly muscled and gilled as the RCF coupe, the GSF gets its share of unique bodywork, including a unique face with deeper grille and slimmer LED headlamps. Fenders have rear-facing side vents which flow into unique rocker trims that themselves lead back into a revised rear fascia with stacked quad tailpipe outlets. Wider 19-inch wheels fill the bulging openings tighter front and rear, giving the new GSF a look you won't miss when it rolls by. The interior gets all the good stuff, including sportier leather chairs, carbon fiber trim, and lots of suede materials on all the touch points. Thankfully, the infotainment puck still remains instead of their new touchpad. The new 2016 Lexus GSF will be available at dealerships a little later this year, with pricing to be announced closer to launch. The all-new second-generation Chevrolet Volt made its long-awaited debut at the Detroit Auto Show with all-new design, inside and out. Now with 50 miles of EV range, better efficiency, and stronger acceleration than before, the 2016 Chevrolet Volt has received a complete makeover. Exterior design is all new and decidedly contemporary, if not more mainstream. It looks less like a science experiment and more like an everyday car. Technical highlights include a drive system with 2 electric motors which can act alone or in tandem. While it sounds like more, the unit is up to 12% more efficient and a significant 100 pounds lighter. Both motors can operate together in EV mode or with the gasoline engine, bringing significant improvements in acceleration. A new battery with fewer cells is not only lighter but more powerful. An all-new interior becomes more mainstream in its overall design theme and now seats 5 adults. There's new available colors and a more upscaled trim treatment than before, and blue ambient lighting sets a nice tone at night. Remaining the same is the Volt's signature dual-color display cockpit layout. A variety of new driver controls include a Regen on-demand feature using a paddle on the back of the steering wheel. Broadleaf improvements include a stronger body structure with a quieter ride. A redesigned braking system, Chevrolet says, has better modulation and feel with regard to the balance of regenerative braking. With better EV range, more power, and efficiency, the new 2016 Chevrolet Volt will arrive at dealerships later this summer. Some 25 years after the original, Acura unveiled their all-new NSX supercar at the Detroit Auto Show. The production model rolled out on the stage in Motor City, giving the crowd of journalists their first ear candy of its mid-mounted twin-turbo V6 engine. The all-new dry-sump 75-degree V6 engine is paired with an Acura-designed 9-speed direct-shift transmission with an electric motor sandwiched in between. Front wheels are driven by twin independent electric motors which deliver instantaneous power when needed with dynamic left-to-right torque distribution. The result of this powertrain design, Acura says, is an instantaneous, zero-delay launch performance and handling response that seems to anticipate the driver's desire. The sharp and sexy body structure is composed of several materials, starting with a space frame of aluminum and high-strength steels. A carbon fiber floor panel is bonded to the structure for exceptional torsional and bending strength. Body panels themselves are a combination of aluminum and sheet-molded compounds, better known as plastic. The cockpit is of course lined with sumptuous leather trims and human-centered design with tons of techno features. Acura didn't quote many specifications like weight and horsepower, but we can expect it to be a lot in both cases given all the hardware here. They'll begin taking orders for the new 2016 Acura NSX late this summer, with deliveries taking place sometime in the fall. Fiat Chrysler Automobiles unveiled a new off-roady version of the Ram 1500 pickup trucks at Detroit, the Rebel. The new Rebel adds a comprehensive list of modifications to the Ram 1500, from visuals like a new grille, bumper, and hood design to a 1-inch factory lift for more ground clearance. The look is bolstered by 33-inch Toyo tires mounted to specifically designed 17-inch alloy wheels. Blacked out trims all around and a new Ram stamp tailgate really catch your eyes. The lifted air suspension gets Bilstein shocks with unique tuning and a softer rear anti-roll bar for better off-road dynamics. A new steering and stability control calibration as well as a revised alignment spec are matched to the new ride height. Inside, the Rebel gets special seats trimmed in red and black vinyl with patterned fabric inserts matching the Toyo tread pattern. Red and gray accent stitching is found throughout the cabin. Red anodized vent rings, door and center console accents contrast the all-black dash and cabin linings. A new center console design gets a place for your devices too. Available with both the 3.6-liter Pentastar V6 and 5.7-liter Hemi V8, the new Rebel can be had in a variety of cabs and wheelbases too. The 2016 Ram 1500 Rebel will be arriving at dealerships late this spring or early summer, with pricing to be announced closer to that launch. In a reality check, one thing you can always say about a night at the Barrett-Jackson Collector Car Auction is, you don't know what you're going to get, and this year was no different. For years, Arizona car collector Ron Pratt spent the biggest money on first of Fords and Shelbys, among other cars, and this year sold his entire collection at the Scottsdale event. It was expected we'd have fireworks and surprises, and that we did. The star of the show was the 1966 Shelby Cobra 427 Super Snake, which originally sold here at Barrett-Jackson Scottsdale on a landmark night for $5 million at the height of the economic boom in 2007. CSX 3015 is literally the rarest Cobra that exists, being one of only 2 Super Snakes built and the only one surviving. It has nearly 1,000 horsepower from its twin supercharged 427 V8. The car was immortalized in Bill Cosby's comedy album 200 Miles an Hour because he owned the other one. Add to the fact that this particular car was Carroll Shelby's personal driver, and that makes it gold. In the heated environment of the auction block, the car had to be pushed hard to get pricing up close to where it had been back in the day. It stalled at $4.7 million for a very long time before it rolled off the stage as a no-sale. The air seemed to leave the room as it had not met reserve. The news went out on the wires that the car was a no-sale. It wasn't until late in the night that we got news that it had indeed sold for $5.115 million, including the buyer's commission. They made the deal happen. It just goes to show you that you never know what can happen here. After all, never forget that these people are really and truly car salesmen. Nobody gets out alive. Now it's time for our money shot, where we take the best photo from this week's news and we show it to you. At the Detroit Auto Show, Ford shot off their own fireworks with the all-new Ford GT Supercar. The new carbon fiber-bodied mid-engine sports car will have over 600 horsepower, not from a V8, but a twin-turbocharged EcoBoost V6. It's an amazing world. Well, that is it for Motoring Monday. Click on the link right there to subscribe to our YouTube channel. There, I'll keep you updated on all of our automotive news, our test drives, and Motoring Monday episodes. You can also follow us on the Google, Twitter, and that Facebook by simply searching Test Driven TV there, or click the buttons on our website if you happen to be there. They're right there, easy to find. I'm Sam Haymart for Test Driven TV. I hope you enjoyed the ride. Hey, you're still here. Gives me a chance to plug my new book, Cars I'd Buy. This book here covers all the cars that were on the I'd Buy It list last year from Test Driven TV reports. Out of about 100 cars tested, there's only a handful of cars that actually made it to the list of cars I'd buy myself. I liked them that much. Now, this book is available on Amazon.com and Amazon Kindle. You can go to carsidbuy.com to find out more about it and how to buy it right now. That's carsidbuy.com. But wait, there's more. You can win a signed copy of this book by liking our Facebook page. That's facebook.com/carsidbuy. Go over there right now and like it. facebook.com/carsidbuy. Thanks.